What's up, guys? Here to start a brand new unit. So we're gonna go ahead and teach you guys something new. It's actually pretty easy. Just make sure that you're able to, recognize when to solve a certain way and when to solve a different way. They all kind of look the same, but not really the same. So let's go ahead and start off with, we're gonna do problem number one, right? So I have for number one, v squared minus 10 is equal to negative 1. Now, we're just solving for the variable v in its value. So when you do this, right, first, in order to go ahead and isolate the v squared, we need to first add the 10 on both sides. So if you do that, you'll have v squared is equal to positive 9. Now the last part is getting the v completely by itself. So in order to get the v completely by itself, we're going to go ahead and take the square root of both sides. And this is key, right? When you square root both sides, you're going to have a positive and a negative answer. So all you have to do is write plus minus, and then you're just going to write 3. So your answer is always going to have a plus and a minus solution. That's basically saying the same thing as, well, I have an answer of positive 3 and negative 3. All right, let's go ahead and do another type of problem. So another type of problem let's do is number 4. So number 4, you have negative 10 a squared is equal to negative 160. Simple. You want to start getting the a by itself, so you need to get rid of anything that's attached to the a. We're going to get rid of the negative 10 first. Save the square rooting last. So we'll go negative 10. So that's going to leave it as a squared is equal to 16. And much like the previous problem, you want to go ahead and get rid of that square, so you're going to square root both sides. So that's going to go ahead and be a is equal to, and remember, you're going to have a positive and negative solution, so all you got to do is write plus minus, and then you go ahead and write 4. So that's pretty much it for those two type of problems. The last problem that you're going to run into is a problem that's going to look like number 11. So number 11, that's going to be x plus 2 squared is equal to 36. Well, here's the thing. The square in the first two type of problems that we did was attached to the variable. Now it's just kind of hanging out outside of the parentheses. So, simple. We're going to go ahead, square root both sides. What this does is that radical and the square, it's going to cancel out, leaving it at just x plus 2. Right? And then this is the part where it gets a little bit tricky, okay? You're going to have a plus and minus, because since you square rooted both sides, 6. Now, the last part is we need to get x by itself, so we're going to subtract 2 on both sides. It's going to look funky, but once you get used to looking at it, it's pretty simple. So these eliminate, leaving x. Now, the next part is really important, right? I'm going to write it completely horizontal, so I have negative 2 plus minus 6. And then now with your answer, you're going to finish off by having two solutions. So you're going to have negative 2 plus 6. So your first solution is going to be positive 4. Then you're going to have negative 2 minus 6, and that's going to be negative 8. All right, so that's it. So 3 type of problems, pretty simple assignment. Make sure you guys show your work, your steps into getting to your final answer. All right, guys, take care, stay safe.